Leaders are reportedly fanning the conflict between Buddhists and the small Muslim population. Violence between the two groups has killed more than 100 people since May last year. NHK World's ¿kၶ reports from Myanmar's largest city, Yangon.
Muslims around the world are celebrating the holy month of Ramadan, including in Myanmar. Muslims make up just a fraction of the population of Myanmar, where 90% of people are Buddhist. Relations between the two communities have always been difficult, and they are getting steadily worse. Violence spiked in May last year when a group of Muslim men attacked a Buddhist woman in the western state of Rakhine. Anti-Muslim rioting killed more than 100 people and led the government to declare a state of emergency. The government was criticized for not doing enough to protect Muslims. Earlier this month, President Thein Sein said in a radio address that he's committed to stopping the violence.
We'll crack down on those who spread fear and hatred. We'll do all we can to stop these criminal acts.
Some high-ranking Buddhist monks are using inflammatory rhetoric and calling for Muslims to be expelled from the country. Wirathu is a leader of a radical anti-Muslim group. He's called for a boycott of stores run by Muslims, and he wants marriage between Buddhists and Muslims to be outlawed.
Islamic extremists receiving assistance from abroad are behind the recent violence in our country.
U.S. news magazine Time ran a feature story last month on Wirathu. His face was on the cover with the headline, "The Face of Buddhist Terror." The magazine portrayed the monk as a backroom manipulator who incites sectarian hatred. The article triggered angry demonstrations on the streets of Yangon. Protesters called it an insult to Buddhism. The government of Myanmar found itself in a difficult position. Greater freedom of the press was one of its most high-profile democratic reforms. But, citing security concerns, the authority decided to ban the issues of the magazine.
We've taken this step to try and quell people's anger and prevent more confusion.
Many people in Myanmar are starting to worry about the spread of radicalism.
It's only a few people who are fanning hatred.
There's no denying we have religious divisions. The government should do something about it.
People in Myanmar were denied a voice by the previous military regime. Under the civilian-led government, they are allowed to speak more freely. But free speech means allowing different opinions and opposing views to be heard. Unless Buddhists and Muslims can find a willingness to compromise and coexist, religious antagonism threatens to derail Myanmar's journey towards democracy. ¿kၶ NHK World, Yangon.